Hi everyone, this is Rel Klein. You're watching Rel Reviews. I am here today with Season 2, Episode 19 of Riverdale Prisoners. So just like last week's episode, the musical episode, I actually enjoyed this episode and I think the writers are starting to get better. Yes, some of the storylines are more extreme, but it's more extreme where I feel like it could happen and it's more interesting. So we open with the funeral of Midge, and they're singing again. Cheryl's singing. I also don't know why all the vixens were wearing those black outfits. I think that was unnecessary and probably a waste of money for the budget team. It has been confirmed that it was Ethel who made the letter. She was crying. Yeah. Midge's mother slaps Sheriff Keller, and I was like, why is everyone being so mad at him? And I think it's because they were like, oh, Black Hood, we thought he was already found, but now he's back. So they're mad at him. But it just seems like it's him. Like, no one else is helping him at all try to solve it. It was just him trying to figure out his home. I think it was more at the end him saying, I might need to get more expertise. I'm taking forensics right now in school, and with serial killers, at certain times, the FBI gets involved, and it could be a struggle, especially if they don't cross state lines to get the FBI involved. But I feel like this is the case because they are targeting teenagers, and they thought they caught the man. FBI should be involved. So Betty, Jughead, Veronica, and Archie were sitting at Pop's Diner talking about it, and I think it really could be a copycat. I was thinking about that theory that Jughead said. Like, that was interesting. But later on, in the episode, he has to sing Ringtone for Betty, which I low-key love that ringtone lollipop. And he was saying things that I was like, this probably is the Black Hood. So I wonder if Archie's theory is more right, where like the janitor person was just someone else helping and the Black Hood's still out there. So Betty and Jughead go to Quiet's Mercy, whatever it's called. And I'm like, it's still there after what they did, after all this stuff. And so I was glad that Betty brought it up. Gay conversion therapy. She was like, blackmail. And I was like, that's great to do. I'm so happy they didn't just brush it off, because she was just like asking like, oh, questions. But I'm glad that they still use that. I hope they do get shut down. Like, come on. So Chick isn't actually Betty's brother. And I kind of knew all along that Chick was actually her half-brother. It wasn't Hal's son. But I didn't actually think that it wouldn't be her brother. When the three Black Hoods attacked Archie, I actually thought it was Hiram. I was thinking that was theory. It was actually turned out to be Nick. So I'm going to get a little bit into this storyline. So the whole thing with what Nick wanted kind of reminded me a little bit about Chuck and Blair and Gossip Girl. This isn't Gossip Girl, this is Riverdale, so I won't go too much into it. But basically, Chuck's uncle had his hotel because of stuff that happened. And so Chuck was all devastated. Blair, his girlfriend, wanted it back to him. And his uncle was like, the only way that I'll give it to him is if you sleep with me. So she ended up going to go there and do it. But then he was like, Chuck orchestrated this whole thing. And Blair was really mad because, they're all about, like, schemes and manipulation. She's like, why didn't you do with me? Don't want to spoil it, but they broke up. So this kind of reminded me a little bit about it, but, like, Veronica having to sleep with him so Archie could be free. And I think that Veronica and Archie actually dealt with this problem better. Of course, Chuck wasn't tied to a chair and Archie was. So the stakes were higher in this case, and I thought they dealt with it better. I was so happy that Veronica got like back at him for what he did with Cheryl. The same taste of the own medicine. I think that's even what she said. So I was happy about that. Originally season 1 was a huge varsity shipper. Later season, like, they're all about sex. Like, I don't really care. This kind of made me feel back in their feelings and be like, yes, they're a good couple. I'm happy. Okay, so back to Chick. She goes to FP. My prediction was right. It's FP's son. Guess he's dead now. The whole story about why Chick took on the role of Betty's brother, I have heard it before. I don't remember exactly where, but like, wait, it was the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, it was the Vampire Diaries. Because I feel like, yeah, it was the Vampire Diaries. So yeah, I think I heard it before on the Vampire Diaries. The whole thing where, you know, you hear the story of someone being abandoned and stuff. So then you go to wherever it is and you pretend to be that person. In this case, they went to him and he was just like, I'm going along with it, because I think that his character is kind of a psychopath. Oh, I want to bring this back to the Archie, Veronica, and Nick thing. He was going to have her watch, which I was like, that's so sick. Two things in the end. Archie asked Hiram to help him take down the Black Hood. I'm really happy they did this, because Archie has been just doing all this work for Hiram, being on his side more than being on his dad's side. And I was happy that finally, like, Hiram's like, yeah, like, to, like, maybe this will help his wife's campaign too. So hopefully he's on board. I actually like that. So the last thing that happened in the end was Betty comes home and she's like, where's Dad? And Alice is like, he went looking for you. And I wonder, does this mean Hal is the Black Hood? Because, you know, I said last episode I thought maybe it could be Moose, but I'm wondering maybe it's Hal, because he does have, like, all this, like, anger. I did see something online that maybe Hal is a twin, because there's something with the Blossom twins and he technically is a Blossom. So maybe he has a twin and the twin is the Black Hood. And maybe, like, all this time it's been the twin. Like how he forgot Alice is allergic to this type of flower. It could be just actually the twin. Maybe it was a twin who was with Penelope too. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want. Let me know what you guys need. Let me know anything. Thank you, and bye.